Uh, Alright, guys. It is 7 o'clock in the morning, and I have to leave for work in 40 minutes. But I'm thinking there's literally not a better time to start playing The Long Dark on my YouTube channel than right now, 40 minutes before I have to leave for work. I think my number one goal and focus with The Long Dark is like getting better at it. Um, because it's a really hard game. Like, it's really brutal. It's a very brutal survival simulator. And I want to get better at it. And I think the best way to do that, first and foremost, is to get good at starting. Like, to get good at making a new game, starting out, finding shelter, finding the first, like, materials that you need for the first 5 days, and just, like, getting good at starting the game. So I think I'm going to do a video series where it's like the first 5 days in each region challenge or whatever. Even though it's literally not a challenge, it's just like starting new games. So, but I think that's the best way to just like get better at it. So, anyway, I'm going to start a new game, survival. Let's do new. Let's do... Okay, I'm not going to go for Pilgrim, though. I'm not going to go for Pilgrim. I do want to... I mean, there needs to be some element of a challenge in order for me to even, like, you know, get skills at starting. So... And on Pilgrim mode, you basically get, like, so much material. Like, every single place you look, there's, like, 85 can openers and, like, 95 rifles. Like, it's just not even a challenge. So, I think I'm going to start with Voyager. I'm going to do it, guys. And I think I'm going to start with the region that I am the most familiar with, which is Mystery Lake, because I'm an OG Long Darker. I'm actually not. I just have watched a lot of playthroughs from OG Long Darkers. So I actually remember, or I don't remember it, but I've seen videos of back when the Long Dark was only Mystery Lake and then Coastal Highway, and now look at it, guys. It's just completely exploded. It's such an amazing game. And they actually just released the last episode, and they're going to be moving on to a brand new Long Dark game. So, it's kind of the end of an era, and here I am right at the 11th hour doing something totally not relevant, which is starting a video series in an obsolete game. But you know what? To me, it'll never be obsolete. To me, it's just so special. I'm gonna go with the female. Let's see. Okay, scurvy. Yeah, I don't mind. Let's see. First 5 days, Mystery Lake. Alright. Wonderful quote. I love this game. It always has like the best quotes. That's actually a pretty weak quote for this game. Like, honestly, the quotes are normally way better. Okay, so we're waking up underneath a bridge at Mystery Lake. I know exactly where I am. Yep, there's the Carter Hydroelectric Dam. Looks like I'm getting cold pretty fast. Obviously, that's pretty much the number one challenge when it comes to starting out a new game, is that you are going to get very cold very fast. So it looks like here's a ravaged deer carcass. Here's some reishi mushrooms. Okay, I actually forgot how to, like... Oh! Okay. Take it. Yeah, I actually forgot how to take stuff. I've not played this game in a long time. But God, what a beautiful game. What a quiet, still winter day. Yeah, here's a ravaged deer carcass. That's not something we would show any interest in at this point in the game. That would definitely be like later down the road. Right now, initially, we're just trying to find shelter. We're just trying to get out of the cold. I think that's pretty much the main focus as soon as the game starts. You're trying to find shelter. Normally, it's not this easy. I mean, obviously, we're on pilgrim mode, so it's a lot easier, but yeah, normally you're in the middle of some like torrential blizzard in the middle of the woods, and it's like nighttime, and you're like stumbling around, breaking your ankle, and yeah, that's a true bona fide long dark start to a game right there. So we are headed toward the hydroelectric dam. But honestly, I'm gonna go ahead and like loot all this stuff and I'll make sure I'm not getting too cold, but start getting some items. Oh, or not. Literally nothing in there. Alright, we're leaving the truck. Alright, there's the familiar noises of the female long dark character being cold. Alright, we'll get some more reishi mushrooms. I'm sure that reishi mushrooms are not priority at this point, but alright.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
Right, she knows. She gets it. Okay. Ooh, home sweet home in our trailer. So, alright. Right off the bat, this is a little bit sparse. Right off the bat, there's not too much going on here. Okay, there's a soda. Okay. We'll take the soda. Alright. So with scrap metal, you can do some sort of crafting. I don't really remember like what kind of crafting. Okay, maple syrup. Okay, maple syrup. That's a good find. But in order to harvest metal, you have to have a hacksaw, which we don't have. And like, let me tell you, I'm not bothered with scrap metal at this point in the game. I might be bothered with that firewood, but I don't know. Oh, in the first Stacy's grape soda of the run. Oh, bless Stacy. Bless Stacy plays and bless Stacy's grape soda.
My fingers feel numb.
Alright. Yeah, this girl's always trying to tell us how she feels. That's why I just love choosing the female long dark one. I mean, there's lots of reasons I love it, but that's one of the reasons why, because she never shuts up, and I absolutely love it. Let's see. Maybe the male character's like that too. I literally have no idea. I've never played him. Why would I do that?
Probably useful.
Okay, there's a book. Okay, simple tools. Okay, I guess I'll take the simple tools, but they're really heavy, so I might drop them if I need to drop them. Okay, wait, I literally just searched that. Alright, energy bar. Okay. Alright, period. Okay, Pinnacle Peaches. That's a classic. Pork and beans, absolutely. You gotta eat your beans. Coffee, yeah. Okay. That's another thing about this point in the game is like, you're not being picky. You're literally taking everything you find. Oh, this is a good find. That's a good find right there. Okay. I would really love to find some sewing kits because, let's be honest, our clothes are a little bit ratty-tatty at this point. Alright. And of course we need a pry bar to open that locker. And honestly, knowing the long dark, there's probably nothing in it. So either that or it's like the most useful item in the game. No in between. Alright, so let me see if I remember this. I don't actually remember how to get into... Okay. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. Don't remember how to get into this thing, so... Let's equip this. Let's equip that. Making us a little bit warmer, and we just have one pair of jeans. Wait, we already have 2 socks, though? Or, no, that's the empty sock thing. Okay. Alright. Really fancy shoes. Alright. Whatever. Okay. Let's move on to the dam. My god, you guys ever feel like so dangerous saying damn? But it's like not the cuss word kind, so you're like, you know what I mean? You're like, I'll let it slip. I let one slip every now and then. Yeah, I don't know. I might cuss you out. Who knows? Yeah, I might cuss you out. Okay, let's see. See, if I owned this right here, first thing I would do, I would shut the gate. Second thing I would do, I would call the animal shelter and tell them I have space to foster 6 dogs. And I would foster 6 dogs at a time. And they would run around, and it would be amazing. And I would give them all the food and all the pets and all the treats. And I would literally frolic with them. Oh, wait. I'm freezing. This is why I'm freezing, because I'm talking about this. Okay. Well, here we are. So we're in the dam. This is the creepiest place on Earth. No joke. No joke. The creepiest place on Earth. There's a storm lantern. Yeah, the hydroelectric dam needs to chill. Because it's extremely creepy. And I think I heard at one point that, like, there's, like, a crazy creature in this dam or something. And it's called Fluffy. And I don't know if that's a fever dream or if someone told me that or if I heard it. Like, and then there's just the creepy noises. Like... But yeah, it's like a wolf or something inside of here. There's a wolf in here. And I think it might, like, only be on the story mode of the game. It's not on the, it's not on the, like, survival mode, but it's on the story mode, maybe. Which, I have never played the story mode of this game. Alright, whoever sat at this desk, let me tell you, they were getting nothing done. This desk is empty. Alright, and I don't even know why that's about. So, yeah, whoever sat at that desk was not getting any work done. There is nothing in that desk. Oh Lord, this is scary. Okay, I'm still trying to figure out how to open my inventory, like, what? Okay. All of my clothes are equipped. Here's our storm lantern. Yep. Scariest thing I've ever seen is this dam. Alright. Well. No, I don't want to spend 27 minutes doing that. Oh. No way we find a jerry can. And accelerant. That's a really good find. And then, of course, we can make tinder plugs with this, but I'm not interested. Let's see. Why would you open it such a small sliver? Epic. We found gloves. Alright, spray paint. Spray paint's actually pretty useful in this game. I kind of slept on spray paint for a long time, but it's actually pretty useful. Metal container. No, nothing in there. Ain't nothing in there. Okay, we can. Yeah, I got 6 minutes. I got 6 minutes. Let's see. Oh, that's so scary. I'm just not, guys. I'm just not picking up scrap metal right now. I'm just not doing it. We're taking all this toilet water. Can't wait to guzzle toilet water later. Okay. Alright, trail boots. Trail boots the house down. Okay. I need to, like, put stuff on that I found. Because I already know these are better. These are better quality, but... Oh my gosh, wait. These actually are better. The freaking dancing shoes. Okay, I'm going to keep wearing my tap shoes because they're actually better. That's wild. It's probably because they need to be repaired, and I really need a sewing kit, and I haven't found a sewing kit. But you know what? We shouldn't focus on the things we don't have. We should focus on the things we have. And I have dancing shoes, which means I could dance at any moment that I wanted to. And how many of you can say that? Probably not that many. Okay. Starting to slow down. I can tell I'm getting a little bit encumbered by the weight of things that I'm carrying. Because she's getting a little slower. That's alright, we all move at our own pace, and that's no issue. That's the thing, guys. We always wonder, you know, maybe you're moving faster through life than someone else. Maybe you're moving through life in a different way than someone else. But you never know what other people are carrying. You know? If we carry more stuff, we have to move slower. We have to move different. If we're carrying a heavy load, we're going to have to move slower. We're going to have to walk a little different. We're going to have a little bit of a gait abnormality. You know what I mean? Like, and that's literal and metaphorical. Like,
This has been here a while.
there are people out here that are carrying things you know nothing about. And you want to know something else? You can't save people. You can't save people. You can only love people. So, yeah. Just love people, guys. Just love people. Love people like they're going through the worst day of their life every day. Like, love people like they're having the best day of their life every day. Just love people. Do your best to love everyone. And more importantly, love yourself. Love yourself the same way, if not better. A flare. I love flares because whenever you pull a flare, it's just, you're done. You know, you can't undo the flare. And I need that. I need something like that in my life because I have a hard time pulling the trigger on things. So, I need commitment, you know what I mean? I need something like that. Alright. Okay. Metal pipes. We love.